Alrighty, so your week 9 attendance, your last week in this class. It's been a great week in many ways because I got to meet several of you. Some I'd already met, but some I hadn't, and I saw you the week before these things are due, and that's good planning on your part. Okay, so this class ends this week. I talked about last week how it ends, so I'm not going to go over that again, but make sure you understand that once this project has been submitted, right, you can't redo it. So submitting it early is always a benefit, okay? And I know last week, because I looked at it just before I started, I did talk about the event that's happening this coming weekend, the weekend after this class is over. So if you want to know about that, let me know as well. One thing I am going to say is when I was looking at your work on build systems, several of you mentioned Node.js, and a couple of you mentioned npm, which actually they have a item on it this week. So I just want to clarify. So when we talk about build system, we're talking about software that prepares your website in various ways to be published to the web. And Node by itself is not a web dev's developed system or a build system. So an npm by itself is not a build system, and there are several out there and I mentioned them, but I just want you to know, for the couple of you who put Node and who put npm, that's not how you would characterize those things to fall into a category called build systems. And several of you got Grunt, and I saw Gulp. I didn't see Webpack, which is kind of the newer one that's up and running, but there was some others that I'd heard of. So I just want you to be aware of these systems. We don't use them in this class, but in future experiences I'm guessing you will, because each development team, or if you're working, you find through your process of working on websites you need a build system, you'll figure out one that works for you, but that's a little bit down the pathway. So just FYI, I know a couple of you may be heading into the CIT85 class that starts the week after. So I actually will see you, because I actually come into that. I leave that class about the time Todd starts. And then next semester, I do have CIT93 JavaScript online, so I hope to see some of you in there as well. So good week to finish, I think. I know you've all worked really hard. You should be really proud of what you've done, and I look forward to seeing your project zeros and grading them. Like I said, as I see them, I will grade them as time allows for me this weekend. But for sure, if I see anything on Monday, it will get graded those mornings before the due date. All right, enjoy, and I look forward to connecting with you in person in the future if you happen to be by. I'm on campus, BE, Business Ed 113 is my office, so please stop by if you get a chance. Have a great second half of your semester. Peace out.